Hello and welcome back guys to one more amazing Dying Light 2 video. 10 things you should definitely know about Dying Light 2, its world, content creators you should follow, and some theories. Let's get straight into the video. If you have been following Dying Light for a long time, who is the voice of Aiden? I love that guy. That's Jonas Scott. He was just a gamer like us from Dying Light 1. And he got to be Aiden himself in Dying Light 2. He actually leaked stuff. Yeah, let's get on to the next point. Is the map size. So Oni Zombies had a small video of 1 minute. I'm gonna play this clip right now. Now you can clearly see that this map is divided into two parts. There is this lower dam area, St. Paul Island, Muddy Grounds, Garrison, New Dawn Park. So it's basically downtown area where we can, we've seen gameplays with swings and all, lower height buildings. And the main area with taller buildings is where we are gonna be from the start. I don't know. Plus we know there are also paths we can take to re-emerge fallen cities. I don't really know how big this map is gonna be. Are we gonna have an option to travel like in Dying Light 1 we could travel between the two cities? So I don't really know how that's gonna work. Are we just allowed to fly, or is there a loading screen? So we will see when we get to play this game. Point number 3 that you should know, that you can pet dogs in this game. Now this thing was actually leaked by Jonas Scott, the Aiden voice guy himself, on his channel.
Fun fact about Dying Light 2 that no one knows about. You can pet the dog.
Point number 4, there are different endings and parts to shape the world. Yeah, Dying Light put up a video on their Twitter page just now, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that little clip.
Remember what you're here for, Aiden. Don't get involved in this. Go back to the metro. We will share what we have with Aitor.
I have to go, Hakon. I promised to help Sophie.
Been looking for you. Drink up. Cheers.
I'll head to the metro station.
Smart decision.
Maybe I can help you.
So what now, Aiden? Smart guy. Who gets control of the water?
Community and freedom, Aiden. Together, we will win.
When you gave the water to the PK, that was the best thing that could have happened to me.
See, this is why we're screwed. This fuckhead's just gonna make a bad situation worse. Enough!
Alright, I can try to find them. As a pilgrim, I did plenty of tracking.
So we have a common enemy.
Meaning?
Wolves.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me?
Now let's talk about graphics and environment. Now we all have seen the gameplay trailer for Nvidia. We know how it looks, but there are some people who might think that this game was downgraded in some way. So I have some photo comparisons for you guys to see that that is not really true. It really is not downgraded. It's gonna look better. I wish it is really optimized. And yes, this game will have DLSS on launch. Coming to point number 6, we have to talk about different type of zombies in this game. So we have our normal virals, we have our biters, then we have degenerates, then we know our famous volatiles are returning, we have demolishers, we have a revenant. Now revenant is gonna be a monstrous zombie. You just run. You don't stay there, you run. That guy can eat you up. He's really strong. Then there's the Howler. And there's one more that's called Banshee. The Banshee, the girl with long claws. Moving on to the next point, there's one little doubt that I have. The next point being the Drowner.
Dying Light 2 gives you the power to make choices that have massive consequences for the whole city, the sandbox space of our game. Turning on the pumps reveals a huge open world region for you to explore, with new mechanics, quests, and things to find. It also changes the direction of the narrative. The Colonel was right. There really was a plot against him. But only he knew the area was flooded for a reason.
I have no idea. We haven't really heard anything about that guy. And that guy can only come according to that gameplay trailer in 2019. I don't know if that thing is even there now because they haven't really talked about Drowner at all. Let's move on to point number 8, and that is how much time is it gonna take for you to complete this game. It's gonna take you 500 hours to complete this game. No, not really. It's gonna take you 20 hours to complete the story if you speedrun it. It's gonna take you 80 hours, approximately 80 hours, to complete the whole game with all the side quests. And if you want to max out this game, like I am, you know what maxing out is? It's doing all the side quests, all the choices, all the endings, checking every place on the map, getting every single collectible, and listening to every dialogue. Now that's gonna take you 500 hours. My point number 9. Now, like Dying Light 1, we are still getting updates to this date, and they have already confirmed that Dying Light 2 is gonna have support and new content for 5 years. And I don't think it's just gonna be 5 years. I think it's gonna be 5 years and until the launch of Dying Light 3 or some kind of spin-off. I don't know about. They're gonna keep supporting it if it really is what they say it is, and I think it is gonna be what they're saying it is. To the last point, I think many of you should know if you're following Dying Light. So you can turn into a zombie. You have a risk on yourself when you're moving in the streets at night. I think at night. Here's a little video. Now you can see in the top that skull icon shows that your immunity is dropping. You just need to get to a UV light area, not turn into a zombie. Now when the circle goes to 0, then there starts a timer. I don't know how big that timer is. I think it's up 7 minutes. You die, you become a zombie, and just I don't know, do you respawn? I guess you respawn. And if you want to stop that thing not dying and turning into a zombie, you need to take that inhaler to increase your immunity and have longer runs in night. So yeah, it's a different kind of mechanic they put in this game. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video, and love your support on my last video. It's doing really good. I will keep on pushing more content. Thank you for watching. Stay human, stay alive.